Hey, what they do? Your favorite cousin? Check it in, Young Jock. Miss Shot Nigga, shout out to Young Jock in the Streetz morning. Takeover, man. Hey, boy, this morning it's a good morning, man. We got some of our family in the building. I'm talking about go way, way, way back. Look here, man. Miss Shanika.
Yes.
I love when you interview our close. I mean, when you introduce our close friends on air. It's just it's a certain poise you use. Will you do that for me, please, this morning?
Yes.
Look.
I would love for you to do it even more because I'm getting something else over here in order.
Now, which side you gonna run to? Who you gonna run to?
Not you.
In the building this morning, we got Xscape checking in. Hey, I'm not finna put up with this foolishness this morning, Miss Shanika. What's up, Kandi and Tiny? What up, y'all?
What's up? Good morning.
Good morning, ladies.
So yeah, we had to get a good laugh in this morning.
We have to talk about this.
What we got to talk about?
Okay,
Let's talk about it.
Business.
Let's come on. Let's go, Tiny. We walking right in the building.
You know, when I didn't know about this story, but when you was telling the story, you like, you know, I just pulled up, I just did that, and you know,
and you holding the girl hand.
But you hold hands.
No, I'm not holding her hand.
It say you hold hands,
See,
and it look like
it say. Are you watching the video? Are you watching the video or the
I'm watching
picture?
the video.
I saw the screenshot. It looked like you was holding the girl
and guess
hand.
what? That's how life goes sometimes. Just because it looked that way don't mean it was. I'm sitting there actually.
This is true.
That's
I'm holding
his story,
something.
and he's sticking to it.
I mean,
I
sometimes.
don't know if y'all heard that Oprah story, but her ex-boyfriend said, "You gonna believe me or your lying eyes?"
And it's so crazy because get what?
Well, look, they circuit your hand movement.
No, my hand, and it ain't even clear enough. It's the angle. First and foremost,
she's standing
Tiny.
in between your legs.
No, she's not. It's the angle.
They're not in
I
between your
am
legs.
standing there. She walked up on me and she was fussing at me about something that took place inside with my daughter. That's why she was so passionate. I'm sitting here like, look, I don't see a problem with it. It's
And what
done.
did your daughter say about this?
My daughter was like, I didn't have nothing to do with it. My daughter listened to me. I said,
got
you
your
stay.
back.
No. I didn't even involve her. I didn't run to her and say, can you say nothing? No interview, nothing. She was asked to not allow someone entry. And she came to me and I said, hey, don't get involved in that. You stay away. You stay out of that.
Okay.
So, and that's what it was. And I'm putting it out there where I didn't at first. And so after I had them escorted out of the building because I saw something going on that went viral the next day, when I walked outside the building, she felt like I had wronged her for having her leave. And she was like, you should be checking them for having your daughter involved. That's why I'm just sitting there like, man, that don't have nothing to do with me.
Why we got the ladies here? This is what I want to know.
What?
If you see a video like that from your man, what's the response you want to hear from your mate after seeing something like that? Because Tiny was intently looking at this video.
But they came
What is the only thing that your man can say that I feel like Jock didn't say?
Get her on the phone.
Right now, it's going to be
You got to explain this because
I feel like you did not say, I apologize for whatever it may look like.
You know what?
That is one thing that you did not say.
Let me tell you something. I told my wife.
He probably not apologized so many
times.
He talked about
and
the
even
whole thing
I could do it now. To my wife,
apologize.
the one thing that I am wrong for in this video is not protecting the optics of what was going on even more, and not protecting the space that we're in at this moment. Because I could have said, hey man, back the hell up, and I could have jumped in my car and pulled off. I had been drinking, I had done a whole event, I was tired, and I just sat there enough to just listen to what she had to say, and I said, okay, bye, and I went home to my wife. So I do apologize for what it may have come off like, what it may appear to be, but it was none of that. Because if they wouldn't have put all that on the heading, the caption, you wouldn't have followed their narrative. They said, if you read the caption, it says, I'm cuddling, I'm cheating, and I'm holding hands. And if once you see where it looked like her hand was touching my hand, when her hand moved, my hands never moved because I was sitting there holding both of my hands, just like, okay.
Okay.
Well,
all right.
let me ask one more question. Who is this mysterious woman?
That is a young lady who used to work for me. Okay.
Oh Lord.
And so
that's terrible.
but guess what? But she is a friend though, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? She got her own situation. Her own situation. That's why she said, please don't identify me because I don't want no issues with my man in this crazy.
But you got issues with your woman.
Guess what? But guess what? At the end of the day, why didn't they play? If you got a camera and you that close, why can't we hear the audio? I'm gonna ask you that. Now you answer that. Why can't I hear the audio? This is 2024. No, this is 2024. They close enough. What you mean? No, that fence was right there. They're looking through a fence. The fence is right there.
Saw you doing something shady, and they were
Now
trying
guess
to
what?
catch it on the slide.
Now guess what? Forget all that. Who can I run to when I need love? We got Xscape in the building.
Who can I run
My
to?
sisters, they here checking me. I've been getting, listen, everybody been my sister for the last 24 hours. They've been trying to help me. And I've been like, hey man, I appreciate it, but it ain't what it appears to be. So what we doing? We got some new touring going on. Let's talk about that.
Yes, we do. Right now, we are starting the Queens of RnB Tour next week, actually. It's been real dope. Our group Xscape and SWV, we came together to co-headline the show, and we blended our performance together. So kind of like, you remember how when we did verses and it was like Daisy Long or something, like it's like that, but with all the bells and whistles, like we doing like a huge show. And then we also bringing 702, Total, Maya. They coming on the road with us. We doing 30 cities. It's gonna be
Well, everybody
Also,
bag right on this, so this sounds
y'all
good.
are doing the OMG girls and your girl group,
yes,
Kandi.
Siren. You know, I look at it like this. We've been in the game for a very long time, but we have to, you know, bring some of the younger girls up to give them the opportunity.
True.
So it was the perfect time for Tiny and I both have girl groups that we developed. Siren Music on Instagram, Siren Music, that's my group. And OMG Girls, everybody know OMG Girls. They're gonna be opening up on certain dates.
I want to say what I appreciate the most about that, just to reiterate what you're saying. The fact that it's not like y'all are not active and you're just telling them how to do it and they can actually see you live in the now, watching how professionals, I'm talking about solidified stars, legends, living legends, do it and do it right. Because y'all have been doing this for at least, 3 decades?
Yeah, don't talk about that.
No, I gotta say, you know what? I mean, that's the beautiful thing. Get it? Why?
It's the truth, though.
Why? We ain't gonna
It's a
downplay
beautiful
it.
thing, dude.
It's a lot of people
it
wish
is.
they could get a decade in. You
That's
talking
true.
3,
For sure.
and you still feed your families, and you alive in multiple cities, at least 7 million people listening. Like
That's
people
crazy.
not, you know, I salute that.
It's a dream come true, really, because I think like people be asking like, "What's your biggest accomplishment?" I feel like longevity in the business is the biggest accomplishment because we see so many people that we started out with that may have been killing it more than us, and then you be like, "Where are they now?" So to be able to continue to do your thing and still have people wanting to support you and come to your shows, like that's a major thing.
So let me ask you a question. What's y'all toughest challenge in today's society with just how fast everything is moving, the hustle and bustle? Y'all got families, y'all got husbands, which y'all been had that. But I'm saying like today, right now, what are your biggest challenges moving around, touring and stuff like that?
What do you think, Tanya?
Well, mine would probably be just, trying to move. Me and my husband we move together. This most of the time, all the time, really. So he got a busy schedule now. He got a busy schedule. I got a busy schedule now. So that's probably my toughest challenge, just trying to see how we can connect. We're so great together, but apart, we crash.
Y'all each other's emotional support.
Yeah.
I get it.
So, that's probably my toughest.
What about you?
With the kids, I feel like we got this kid thing handled. You know what I'm saying? We have people in place that are like family members that watch them, bring them out on the road, so we can get our time in. It's the kid thing is kind of
Because Eris is the oldest, right?
Eris is the oldest.
Yeah, she can watch herself. She the oldest. She can watch herself. She ain't got to worry about her.
Right.
She came up in damn near hosted our whole show.
Sure did. She put it together.
Thank you.
So what about you, Kandi?
I definitely feel like it's trying to balance the family life with work life and different things. Trying to make happen all at the same time. Sometimes I feel like I'm just running in circles because I got. So you know how you can feel like you got too many things going on. You're trying to make sure everything is perfect, and then, like you said, trying to make sure your kids get the time that they need, your husband get the time that he needs. So I think that work-life balance is, for me, the hardest thing.
So do you guys have like a day or age that you're saying, like, because a lot of people retire out of the music industry and say, hey, I'm not going to tour anymore after this time, or I'm not going to do this anymore. Do y'all have like a date? Kandi got a date.
No, I used to say I was gonna retire at 40, and that it did not happen. And now like I just got a few goals I'm trying to reach, and I don't know how long it's ever gonna take me to reach those goals. So I'm just gonna keep going until I get it.
Yeah, for sure.
Great.
Yeah, I ain't really got no date. I'm gonna go till I get cold.
All right, so Broadway, you just did a play. It was extraordinary. Tell us about it.
Thanks. Yeah, I produced The Wiz on Broadway. It's still on Broadway right now. We killing it. The numbers are amazing as far as like all the support from the people who've flown out to see the show, constantly, selling out. And I'm so thankful to everybody who has come to see it. It's going all the way until like the end of August, and then we taking it back on tour again.
Oh wow!
Yeah, so it's gonna be in New York until the end of August. Well, like mid-August, y'all need to come see it if you haven't already, because it's a different experience seeing it on Broadway than it is like when you see it on tour. It's good both times, but it's gonna be different. So I would say if you've seen it one time, that don't mean you don't need to see it again. You need to see it again.
Especially if you've never seen a Broadway show before.
Yeah,
it's always an
Understood.
amazing experience.
All right, we back at it, man. Xscape in the building, man. Shouts out to y'all. I want to know, y'all, on this tour, what's the name of the tour?
Oh, it's the Queens of... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, Queens of RnB Tour.
Tiny just BJ, you know what I'm saying? It's the Queens of
RnB. It's the Queens of RnB Tour. That's what it is.
That's what it is.
I think I just said that.
That's exactly what you said. How
I'm
can we get the
excited
ticket?
about it. I seen them doing promos and openers for the show, and I got excited. I can't wait to see the show as it debuts in California, right?
Yes. My first date is in Concord, California, which is like in the Bay Area.
Lit.
Shout out to y'all. We love the Bay Area.
Bay Area.
For sure.
So let me ask y'all a question. When y'all on these tours like this, and when y'all go into the cities, of course, you know, I know you want to bring certain people out. Do y'all ask for people to come out, or do they call y'all? Because I've been through it, so it'd be different ways.
We've done that before.
Yeah. Our last tour, we brought somebody out in every city pretty much, and we had some heavy hitters in most of those places. But this time, and I was talking about that, I was like, y'all want to bring somebody out? Everybody like, no, we got too much going on. You know what I'm saying? But I guess because our show is intertwined, you know what I'm saying? But
it's already lit.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? You never know. We may pop up with some guests here and there, but it's gonna be action packed either way it go.
Yeah.
Now I know y'all getting to the bag, but how is the relationship with SWV? Are y'all cool?
Let's talk about it.
Yes.
It's been going great, and we've been actually having a good time. Like the energy's been good. It's been great. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's been really good. And I'm sure a lot of people that watch the reality show, we had fell out. Like, it's no secret.
Right.
We fell out bad and we didn't talk for a long time. And so we finally had to sit down and talk through our, issues with each other. And ever since we've been on a better
Can I just
page.
say thank y'all for this moment?
What you mean?
Just it's a moment of clarity, it's a moment of truth. You know what I'm saying? It's a moment of growth. Because a lot of times we get so much shade. It's shade everywhere around you. It's so convoluted out here in the world that we don't really get the real story sometimes where you could hear, hey man, we got past this. We good now. It's always, we went out, we don't rock. And to hear y'all say that, it's the big OGs on both sides of it. And to hear that y'all say that y'all are good and you smiled. And that was a genuine thing. And it made my heart smile too a little bit. And I'm glad I got on shades.
Yeah, we're having a good time.
Yeah, and then it's kind of cool. Some of the songs we are singing together. So, just singing with each other and figuring out who gonna do what note and all that simple stuff like that. Just bring it back to, the back in the day times when we really just getting started and you had that excitement.
Now, I would be remiss if I did not bring up Latasha Scott, who is in a group, well, I don't know. We can, get the further explanation. But have you guys had any communication with Latasha?
None.
No.
Okay.
No.
Called him back.
Okay. It be like that. Life, hey man.
Because people are still going to wonder, because not everybody, I I've learned that everybody's not on the same page in life. And when you hear Xscape, you're expecting to see 4 people, and then you see the 3, and they still holding. Like they ain't missed a note, a beat, a step, and still doing it. But you wonder like what's really going on. So
yeah, we've been doing the shows as just 3 people for over a year now.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like for us, we kind of used to it at this point. And I'm not saying there's never going to be a time where we won't communicate. I'm just saying we haven't in recent times.
all right. And so for all the people that want to see this phenomenal show, what can they do?
Oh, get your tickets at livenation.com.
Live Nation. We out here.
It's so funny.
Man, y'all know Tiny don't get up this early.
You're right.
Yeah, I was so happy to see her. I was like, man, Tiny is not finna be here.
I
we
barely
gonna-
made it.
You sure
We're gonna be
did.
all
You
over
made
the
it,
place though. So we definitely we're gonna be in 30 cities. We want to see everybody everywhere, so we're gonna be in the South, the West, the East.
But
North.
Atlanta, though, y'all better come and turn up with us.
Oh,
This
we gonna be there.
hometown.
The city always
We got
show love.
Cyrus in the building. We got OMG in the building. We bring, you already know what Queens of R&B. We got all of Maya, everybody. It's going to be a movement in Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? July the 16th. Y'all
Yeah.
need to come pack
Atlanta's
up.
July 16th, but we got so many cities that we're gonna hit before then: Vegas, Phoenix, Albuquerque, New Mexico, Dallas, Houston, Little Rock,
Run it.
Well, let me talk.
Birmingham,
Keep going.
Jacksonville, Tampa.
Damn.
Yeah.
We're going all over. Charlotte,
Let me talk
DC,
about my
right?
birthday.
Shout out to Charlotte.
My
Yes,
birthday,
New
we going to
York.
be in West Palm, ain't you?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
And
What
we
date? What
we going
date is
to
that?
Toronto,
July
Canada,
14th.
too.
All right, July
14th.
14th.
We should do
Turn
a
it up.
trip. We should come down there. The Our Morning Show should come and kick it with y'all
Yeah, come on down
for your
there.
birthday. I
Turn
think
up.
that'll be something fun.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Need to put a call in.
It's
You're
so
30 minutes away from Miami, so you know what time it
It's
is.
so interesting. A lot of people from Atlanta are saying that they're going to see the show in different cities.
Really?
I always
Yes.
suggest that people do that. Like, if for me, some of my friends are thinking about coming to Toronto because they also got Carnival going on at the same time. So August 4th is Ty, my husband's birthday, and we got a show in Toronto, Canada. So I'm already gonna be hanging out.
Oh, wow.
Then
Sober.
It does not matter that I party sober. I still have a great time. I don't know what's wrong
Sober.
with you. She's
Debbie
always
Downer.
She always
You always
talk
been
about
sober?
me.
You always been
How
sober?
am I Debbie
Sitting
I
around
was
watching
just
everybody
I've
get
always
dressed.
been that way. She knows that. But then, never mind. We not even.
Never mind.
Candy around there watching all the demons manifesting
Yeah,
people
like
as
I
they
gotta
drink
keep
all
my
this.
eyes open. I gotta watch over everybody. It's too much happening. I like to have fun. I like to have a good time, but I do like to kind of like keep my eyes open. I
Ain't
don't
Period.
no
want
losing control over here.
Yeah,
Straight up.
you're not getting one over on me. Thinking
Straight
that
up and down.
you're trying to be funny.
I
I have a great time.
All right, so are you ladies going to document this tour experience at all? I know what.
Yeah,
We can't
you better.
see what's going on.
better.
Oh, honestly,
Y'all gonna see
You
from
know we
Instagram.
nosy.
no. I mean, we will
You know
post
we
from
know.
Instagram
Everybody
all
post.
day.
Okay.
Follow me on Snap, Candies. Follow me on Instagram for all of that, Facebook, whatever. But I just felt like me personally. Well, y'all already know I had Love Housewives at the top of the year, and I didn't want to do another reality show.
Okay.
It was just like, okay, if I'm really gonna walk away from reality, I'm walking away from reality. I'm not trying to run from that to do another reality show. Not now. I'm not saying that I won't ever do it
Give
again.
yourself some time.
And on top of that, it's like I feel like part of the reason why we fell out with SWV in the first place is because we was doing a reality show. That's just my opinion. I don't feel like
It
it
is.
would have went the same way if we would have just, been
Right.
performing together,
Yeah, it is, but I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I kind of felt like it would have been better this time, just because
I know.
we have a better understanding, and we've already kind of worked through the kinks of what was
but
the
we've
issue.
been able to work through it without cameras around, and I feel like that's what
Yeah,
helped.
that's when people
But what
Because
start
I'm
if we
saying
would have
is-
had that conversation, our first sit down that we had with just us, and had to talk it through on camera, and then
Yeah.
had to go to each other and talk about what the other person had to say
Y'all
on
know
camera.
Tamika would have been
That would have
clown.
went left.
The other Tamika.
It would have went left all over again. So I just
No,
feel like we
no.
needed this time to just really hang out, have fun, enjoy each other's, conversation. Some of our fun talks that we had with other people ain't around that we know we would never
you
say.
can't get them off on
I
camera.
just think that we had a lot of. I think we had a lot of other things going on at the time, so it was kind of contributing to all the mess. You know what I'm saying? So I felt like we're in a better space as a group, and then we have a better relationship with them. So I felt like we could have probably worked things. We could have worked smoothly. But hey, we're here. We didn't do that because at the time it wasn't a good idea. I'm just saying now that we have this bond and we have worked through the kinks.
Now I feel what you're saying, Tiny, because a lot of times in our culture we aren't taught how to resolve issues or things that might have manifested, and then you get to a good point, but we aren't able to see how you got there. And a lot of people don't know how to start mending relationships.
Listen,
Right.
in our own group, we will fall out, have the biggest arguments, and we'll just walk in the room and talk like nothing happened. We don't do like a deep dive and figure out what the real problem is.
Not a
never
deep
happened.
dive.
It doesn't happen like that, you know what I mean?
Hey, man.
Well, some of the answers be like, I was hungry or I was feeling bad. Like, it's quick answers.
If you just tuning in right now, we have the legendary Xscape in the building, man. The new tour, 30 City Tour, is popping. Queens of RnB Tour, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's going down, man. Again, let them know how they could get these tickets.
LiveNation.com. Listen, you do not want to miss this show because, first of all, you're never going to see us blend our shows together like this. You know what I mean? This is something that we're doing specifically for this tour. So you do not want to miss it, I'm telling you.
It's kind of like you just never get, it's never a dull moment. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's kind of like get a little bit of this, get a little bit of that, mix them in. And it's just like, it's a vibe.
It's going to be cool because it's just going to be hit after hit after hit after hit.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
Okay.
So, Kandi, Housewives, you ain't there no more.
No.
Aren't you glad that you ain't there this season? They pulling out guns and shit. They threatening to shoot people. I don't think that ever happened on the show before.
Hey, you know what? I be I right now I'm like, okay, it's good. I ain't there, good, But Cynthia's like, okay, once the show actually airs, she said I'm gonna miss it then.
Okay.
I don't miss it so much now, and realistically, I do see stuff, and I'm like, why they doing that? Like, I don't like the fact that they suspended Kenya.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people's like, she shouldn't have shown that, but this is Housewives. Like, how many times we done did something that you think somebody shouldn't do? So who made the rules? Like, why
Right.
y'all all of a sudden got such an issue with somebody doing something crazy to somebody? It's
Believe
like,
it or not, that
if
drama
it
draws
was in the
too.
public, if it was in the internet, and the girl came at her, it's like, okay, well,
That was the
you
Yeah.
don't get to choose how she come back. So I just wasn't feeling all of that. But hey, we'll see when it come on TV.
Yeah, for Kenya
Everybody's
Moore,
so sensitive now. Everything.
Yeah.
and I just knew with bringing Kenya back, it was going to keep like the little drama going.
Yeah.
And she's needed, like to agitate.
I
a little
totally
situ-
agree.
She's needed.
Well, she kept it going all right. Then.
Yeah, she definitely did. Now
Really
she's
let us
suffering
stand
for it. But, and I would say this, being a person that has been there, it'd be a lot of people on the show who be trying to protect their image, so they'll say stuff off camera that they won't say on camera. You need that one person who don't care, who's gonna keep pushing the envelope to make the show interesting.
Yes.
Kenya was that person, so how you gonna put her on suspension? Shout out to Sidebar,
It's sad.
Reasonable Doubt. That's my new show that I'm coming on, and The Shy. Y'all keep watching.
Oh
Love
yes, congratulations. We've interviewed Jason
Yeah.
and
Jason
and
Jason Weaver.
Jacob so many different times and highlighted you in your role. We love you in that role on the show.
Thank you. I appreciate that. So that's why I'm like, yeah, I love the girls on Housewives, but I'm really trying to get more into that lane of being, taken seriously as an actress. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I say I needed to separate myself.
Understood. Well, I definitely appreciate y'all stopping by the new tour.
My baby is nominated for a BET Award.
Yay!
Okay, Aries, let's go. And she will be performing on the BET show.
Lit.
I'm just proud of her because, as my 8-year-old child, she's made it on BET stage before all of my other kids.
That is incredible.
Crazy.
That's
But,
great.
just proud about that.
Y'all got the good
and,
genetics.
And I got OMG about to drop a new single soon. So Zanique is about to drop a solo song as well. So yeah.
Well, all the babies are always welcome. Y'all always welcome. And we want to thank y'all for coming through today. And
Thank you.
Thanks
good
for
luck
having
on the
us.
tour.
King. Don't let me forget my king. King has the Wild Fest coming up this year. You know,
Okay.
it's his second annual year.
Dope.
Y'all come out. It was dope last year. We had a lot of different performances. Dro, Tip, Bootsy. It was a lot. It was dope. So, you know, this year is gonna be, you know, just as dope or better. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
That is, man. Look, I just want to make sure I did my part. Hey, man, we love Xscape. Y'all go get them tickets on Rock Live Nation.
LiveNation.com.
All right, it's love, man. Make sure y'all stick around for more Young Jock and the Streetz Morning Takeover.